Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. Happy Mother's Day ha- Happy Mother's Day to all you to all you to all you ladies out there that are all parents and mo- moms and stuff. I know today's a kind of way different Mother's Day. Way different Mother's Day 2020. Um, uh, you know, even though we're even though it sounds like we are to the point where for us here in Rochester the lockdown is just about to expire, and as of right now, in just a few days. I know it's still a different Mother's Day for a lot of you all this year for Mother's Day 2020. So in the last vlog and last video we did yesterday, when we had the win when we when we when we had when we when we had when we when we when when we when we when we had when we when we when we had when we had the wind yesterday, well after having the late season blowing snow activity earlier in the day yesterday, I had said how there had been an article stating about the New York State on pause being extended to June 6th. Well, believe it or not, for us here in Rochester, it looks like we're still going to end up on our lockdown, our 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 locked our lockdown, our 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 lock our lock our our lockdown our lockdown here in Rochester. Our lockdown here in Rochester, this part of New York State, is actually gonna, I think, as of right now, as as of as of right as as of as of right as of as as of as of right now as 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 of right now as of right now as of right as of right now as of as of right now, it looks like, um for our part of New York State here in Rochester, the big picture, it looks like as of right now, is looking good enough for the lockdown in our part of New York State here in Rochester. Still still on as of right now, for expiring um uh end of the day this Friday, the 15th of this month, the 15th of May, this Friday. I think as of 11 p.m., or I think, if not, I think after midnight. So, the next day, a week from yesterday. So, for other parts of New York State where the big picture isn't as glamorous as the big picture is for this part of New York State here in Rochester, you know, other parts of New York State, you know, where things are kind of, still kind of with, the, cases of, the COVID-19, and, you know, people being tested positive for COVID-19 coronavirus and stuff. Those parts of New York State are the parts and areas of New York State that are going to be going a couple weeks longer till the 6th of June. It sounds like, as of right now, this part of New York State here in Rochester, the big picture sounds like is good enough as of right now to start with phase two of slowly, little by little, taking baby steps and reopening stuff. Again, it sounds like right now, bigger construction companies and bigger and better, well, bigger manufacturing companies are going to be, they're going to be starting out with that for the first couple of weeks, first 2 weeks. And as long as everything goes okay and there's not and and we don't have so much in the way of, other new cases of, COVID-19 coronavirus stuff, then they'll move on, and then they'll move on to going on to phase two of, I think, either stores and malls, either restaurants and stores, or restaurants and malls, or stores and malls, you know giving that a try with reopening those next, and then after that, restaurants and all, and a lot of the other places and stuff after that, I think. um and just to say, this weekend is definitely a lot calmer than last weekend was. Last weekend, we definitely got ourselves in a pretty eventful situation last weekend, a week ago yesterday. This weekend, at this point, is a lot calmer. And like the vlogging video we did later on Friday evening, later on Friday night, again, as of right now, it looks like we're going to be okay. It's just that I guess that we all have to understand, for those of us people, including us, those of us people like us that have social media, Facebook and stuff, and any part of social media, there are situations where we do just kind of have to kind of just come to the realization and just kind of realize and understand that with some people, we just kind of gotta suck it up, and we just kind of we just kind of we kind of we just kind of kind of just we kind of just we kind of kind of we kind of we kind of kind of we kind of kind of get kind of gotta kind of kind of kind of kind of kind of gotta just suck it up, and just kind of you know just kind of gotta just suck it up and live without having certain people on your social media friend list. So social so social so, so social media you gotta live without having gotta live without having certain people on your social media friend list. Again, sometimes having certain people on your part of your social media friend list is just not meant to be sometimes. And again, that's what you just kind of got to just suck it up with, suck it up with, suck it up with. And again, thank you to each of you that had supported us and helped us get through this kind of eventful situation we ended up getting ourselves into just over a week ago. Just over a week ago now. And I mean, of course, I know to a lot of you, and even you all, it sucks. I know a lot, the way a lot of you are going to look at it as is, it sucks that we felt like we had to get ourselves in this eventful situation just to come to the realization and understand that certain people, regardless of what you do, there just can be no win-win, really. And there just can be no way you can win with certain people, and you just cannot win with certain people. You just sometimes can never win with certain people when it comes to social media friending and stuff. And we all will meet other interesting people down the road and stuff that could either be just like them, or if not very similar, maybe even better, that you can be on good terms with and stay on good terms with. But all right, that's as far as I'll bring the vlog and the video here. We may do something else in a little bit. Try to have a good rest of the Mother's Day, though. Try to have a good rest of Mother's Day 2020, and even though it's a different one, even though it's kind of just quiet this year for Mother's Day 2020, but we'll talk to you in a little bit.